The Loa family annihilation, a tragedy that shocked America. June 2026. The quiet city of Muscatine, Loa, woke up to a nightmare that no one could have imagined. A tragedy so horrifying that it left an entire community in shock. Police received reports of multiple shootings across different locations in the city. At first, authorities believed they were dealing with separate incidents. But as the investigation unfolded, a terrifying truth emerged. All the killings were connected, and the suspected killer was a member of the victim's own family. According to investigators, 52-year-old Ryan Willis McFarland allegedly began a deadly rampage targeting his own relatives. The attacks occurred at multiple locations across Muscatine. When the officers arrived at the first residence, they found several victims dead from gunshot wounds. Among them were respected members of the local community, including school employees and young students. Neighbors couldn't believe what they were seeing. Police cars filled the streets. Yellow crime scene tape surrounded homes. Families stood outside, crying, desperately trying to understand what had happened. As investigators worked the first crime scene, more shocking discoveries followed. Additional victims were found at separate locations around the city. Each discovery painted a darker picture than the last. Authorities then soon realized they were dealing with what experts call a family annihilation, a rare but devastating crime where a person murders multiple members of their own family. The city entered a state of panic. Parents rushed to pick up their children. Businesses closed early. Residents locked their doors and waited for answers. Police eventually located the suspected gunman, but before officers could take him into custody, the situation took another tragic turn. Authorities say McFarland died from a self inflicted gunshot near a riverfront walking trail while police were attempting to communicate with him. Just like that, the man believed responsible for the killings was gone, and many questions would never be answered. Detectives spent days piecing together the timeline. Why would a man target his own family? What could have driven such a violence? Investigators stated that the incident appeared to stem from a domestic related dispute. However, the full motive remains unclear. Friends and neighbors described the situation as impossible to comprehend. Many said they never expected such horror to happen in their community. The tragedy left Muscatine grieving. Schools organized counseling services. Churches held prayer gatherings. Community leaders urged residents to support one another during the difficult days ahead. Flowers, candles, and handwritten messages began appearing outside the homes connected to the victims. Each note carried the same message: we will never forget. For the families affected, the pain was unimaginable. Lives were changed forever in a matter of hours. The Lowa family killings became one of the most shocking crimes in the United States in 2026. Six relatives lost their lives. A community was left searching for answers. And a city learned how quickly ordinary life can turn into tragedy. As investigators continue reviewing evidence, one thing remains certain: the victims will be remembered far longer than the violence that took them away. Sometimes the most frightening stories are not fiction, they are real, and they remind us how precious life truly is.